मंच पर विराजित आदरणीय मुख्य अतिथि माननीय श्री सोमनाथ जी चटर्जी, अध्यक्ष लोकसभा तथा अन्य गणमान्य व्यक्ति, आप सभी को मेरा विनम्रतापूर्वक अभिवादन। इस विवेकानंद सभा मंडप में उपस्थित सभी आदरणीय गणमान्य व्यक्ति, आमंत्रित अतिथिगण और सभी मेहमान, शिक्षकगण और अन्य स्टाफ और विद्यार्थी मित्रों, नमस्कार और अभिवादन। आज मेरे ऊपर एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण जिम्मेदारी दी गई है और वही यह है कि आज के हमारे मुख्य अतिथि माननीय श्री सोमनाथ जी चटर्जी का परिचय देना। सभी भारतवासियों को पार्लियामेंट्री सेशन के दौरान हर दिन सुबह 11 बजे दूरदर्शन द्वारा लोकसभा के प्रश्नकाल का प्रक्षेपण दिखाया जाता है और उसी में प्रतिदिन हम उद्घोषणा सुनते हैं, माननीय सदस्यों, माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, और इसके बाद बड़ी विनम्रता से, शालीनता से हमारे प्रिय सोमनाथ जी अध्यक्ष का स्थान ग्रहण करते हैं। इस दृश्य द्वारा माननीय लोकसभा अध्यक्ष पूरे भारतवर्ष को परिचित हैं, लेकिन उनके जीवन के अन्य पहलुओं को थोड़ा सा उजागर करने के लिए, उन पर थोड़ा सा प्रकाश डालने के लिए मैं प्राध्यापक राणे आपके सामने खड़ा हूँ। 5वीं लोकसभा से 14वीं लोकसभा तक निरंतरता से सांसद रहे श्रीमान सोमनाथ जी चटर्जी 1971 में पहली बार लोकसभा के लिए चुने गए। तब से वे लगातार सफलतापूर्वक 10 बार लोकसभा सदस्य के रूप में चुने गए हैं। पश्चिम बंगाल प्रांत के बोलपुर संसदीय चुनाव क्षेत्र का वे प्रतिनिधित्व करते हैं। सोमनाथ जी चटर्जी मार्क्सवादी कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया के ज्येष्ठ नेता हैं। आदरणीय सोमनाथ जी बैरिस्टर हैं और भारत के उच्चतम न्यायालय में सफलतापूर्वक वकालत करते रहे हैं। श्री सोमनाथ जी एक जाने माने लेखक हैं। भारतीय संसद के 25 वर्ष इस प्रसिद्ध किताब के लेखक माँ सोमनाथ जी ही हैं। वैसे ही आपने अनेक पत्रिकाओं में अनेक विषयों पर विस्तृत लेखन किया हुआ है। इनके प्रमुखतम रुचि के विषय हैं कानून तथा मानवाधिकार, साथ ही साथ आप शिक्षा तथा अन्य लोक जागृति के विषयों में भी बहुत रुचि रखते हैं। मैं विशेष रूप से इस विवेकानंद सभा मंडप में उपस्थित सभी सज्जनों और देवियों के समक्ष निवेदन करना चाहता हूं कि सोमनाथ जी एक संवेदनशील कर्मनिष्ठ हैं और गरीब, मजदूर तथा समाज के सर्वहारा वर्ग के लोगों के कल्याण के लिए उन्होंने अपना सारा जीवन समर्पित किया है और इसी विशेषता की वजह से वे पूरे भारतवर्ष में भली भांति जाने जाते हैं। संसदीय प्रणाली में आपका महान योगदान रहा है। भारत की जनप्रतिनिधि लोकसभा का सर्वोत्कृष्ट सांसद के सम्मान से आप विभूषित हैं। भारतीय जनता की स्वतंत्रता एवं लोकतांत्रिक प्रभुसत्ता की प्रतीक हमारी लोकसभा के आप अध्यक्ष हैं और इसी अध्यक्षता के नाते हमारी अस्मिता के भी आप आधार स्तंभ हैं। मैं प्राध्यापक सुधीर राणे हमारी संस्था की तरफ से श्रीमान सोमनाथ जी चटर्जी साहब का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं। जय हिंद।
Mr. Sheshan, Chairman Bharat Asmita National Awards Committee, and his distinguished colleagues, Professor Vishwanath Karat, I wish to convey my very best wishes to him on his birthday and wish him many, many happy returns of the day, and also a long and active life in the service of the nation. Sri Mohan Dharia, one of the distinguished leaders of our country, Dr. Bhatkar, Dr. Ram Mohan Rao, Sri Jayaprakash Narayan, Srimati Rajasri Jichkar, Dr. Patil, Dr. Mujumdar, and my young friend Rahul Karat. Members of the Governing Council of Maharashtra Academy of Engineering and Education Research and MIT School of Management, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. When I stand here, I realize the importance of being in good company, because without doing anything, I have also got a medal. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the chairman and the members of the governing body of Bharat Ashmita National Awards Committee for inviting me to be the chief guest today. It's indeed an honor to be called upon to associate with this function and to have the opportunity to present the first prestigious Bharat Ashmita National Awards to the distinguished recipients. These awards, I have no doubt, will very soon be regarded as one of the most important recognition at the national level of some of the outstanding people for their dedicated service to the country in various disciplines and for their contribution to nation building. I wish to express my deepest appreciation of the unique role played by Dr. Karat and his colleagues in setting up Maharashtra Academy of Engineering and Educational Research and building the several temples of learning of the highest standards and achievement. Friends, the Maharashtra Academy of Engineering and Educational Research has grown into a large institutional network within 2 decades, contributing immensely to the cause of education and particularly of learning of technology and management, and to the development of this region and the country as a whole. The focus on medical, scientific, technical, management, education, and other specialized areas of contemporary relevance makes their efforts all the more significant today. The Maharashtra Academy, or MAIR, is rendering tremendous national service and should be the role model for others to follow. I greatly appreciate the emphasis on discipline and character building by the institution, whose affairs are being guided by an extremely learned and competent team, including the members of the awards committee. It is indeed an extremely laudable initiative on the part of MIT School of Management, one of the pioneering institutes under MAIR, to have introduced national awards to celebrate excellence in human endeavor. Needless to say, such awards go a long way and encourage realization of our cherished dream of making India globally competitive and respected. They also foster professionalism, dedication and commitment among our citizens, which provide the trigger to scale new heights and push the frontiers of new achievements. I beg to extend my heartiest congratulations to today's awardees. Bharat Ashmita Jana Pratinidhi Shrestha, my young friend Siddhayanati Maran, has excelled in parliament and public life. Bharat Ashmita Acharya Shrestha, Dr. Ram Mohan Rao, who has made excellent contribution in the field of management education. And Bharat Ashmita Jana Jagaran Shrestha, Dr. Narayan, who has made his mark by building public awareness on key issues of public life and by his untiring efforts for ensuring good governance through his organization, Lok Satta. It is unfortunate that the other Jana Pratinidhi Shrestha awardee, Dr. Jichkar, is no more with us. I had the privilege of knowing him. He was a highly accomplished academician and a promising parliamentarian, and his loss will continue to be greatly felt by all. Friends, through these awardees, the organizers have in fact honored achievers representing the important pillars of society, comprising academia, public servants, and popular institutions, each crucial in its own way for the sustenance of democracy and for providing equity, quality life to the people. It is only when different constituents of society discharge their functions effectively that public affairs become service-oriented and people-oriented. The challenging problems we encounter can be resolved by good performance and by bridging the gap between what is ideally expected and what is actually achieved. It is often said that we have great ideas, wonderful policies, and meticulously drawn-up programs, but one of our singular failures lies in that we hardly achieve them in their intended spirit. I am very happy to note that the Asmita Janapratinidhi Shrestha Award acknowledges young, budding parliamentarians at the beginning of their careers. The present Lok Sabha has a good number of talented young members. The country has great expectation from them to help in bringing about significant transformation in our lives. I am confident that they will live up to these expectations. As Speaker of the Lok Sabha, I have the opportunity to observe the performance of Dayanidhi Maran, one of our young and dynamic cabinet ministers, who is heading a very challenging and important portfolio. The ease and the efficiency with which he handles parliamentary matters and the proactive leadership he is providing to the ministry are indeed commendable. Being the largest, one of the most vibrant democracies in this world, it is incumbent on us in Parliament to set high standards, in keeping with the dignity of the great institution, which could be emulated by others. I am sorry to observe that this does not always happen. Various efforts are being made to effect an improvement in the situation, and I would like to highlight that to make the performance of the parliamentarians more open to public scrutiny, we have during the winter session launched 2 dedicated channels for live telecast of the proceedings of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Content development for the channel, especially during the intersession period, has also been taken in hand, and it is my dream to see that these develop as the living links between the Parliament and the people. I hope that the people who have the right to know how their elected representatives are functioning in the most important constitutional institution of our country will take keen interest to follow the proceedings and express their views in a constructive manner. Public awakening and pressure are the most effective means of ensuring performance by public figures. As we know, the Right to Information Bill owes much to a groundswell of demand for greater accountability and transparency. People's movements on all major development issues should energize popular institutions to achieve the Millennium Development Goal, which have been accepted globally. An important area where we need to focus our attention is in ensuring that maximum benefits of the investments and development programs reach the target groups without delay. For this, it is necessary to instill an abiding sense of accountability in every one associated with public life and public service. We need to put in place effective mechanisms to ensure transparency at every level of governance. Corruption also impedes development. The increasing signs of popular disenchantment with the style of functioning of our system is very closely related to the absence of transparency and accountability among those in positions of responsibility and in public affairs. Even after nearly 6 decades of freedom, we have not come close to achieving our development potential. This is where we have to underscore the very critical role for our educational institutions. I need not dwell on the task ahead in this sector, as we are all conscious of it. However, I cannot but emphasize on the need to synergize the efforts of the government and civil society in this regard. In the context of the Asmita Award for Management Education, one should highlight the unique contributions that are required from professional institutions. Management professionals can and must contribute effectively to the balanced and sustainable development of the country. Application of modern and appropriate management practices is needed in all sectors, and perhaps much more so today in the government sector and public organizations. Institutions of management therefore need to be oriented and motivated to reach out and produce public-spirited, socially sensitive professionals capable of addressing the concerns of the common people of the country so that they are also able to enjoy the benefit of economic development and we as a country are able to achieve growth with equity. What is important is to promote excellence in every walk of life in our country. If I may quote an eminent thinker, I quote, "To attain greatness, a man must excel, and to hold his position, one must keep on excelling. Getting to the top is a tough assignment. Staying there is tougher. The secret of greatness is simple. Do better work than any other man in your field. The price of being a top-notcher is terrific. Few of us are willing to pay it." The pursuit of excellence has to become a national motto and shared aspiration if we are to occupy a pride of place among nations. This has to be translated into our national movement of the 21st century in all sections of the civil society, and the institutions of government participate with equal sincerity and commitment. While aspiring to be a knowledge superpower, we must facilitate creation of opportunities for millions of achievers in all fields, cutting across the diverse mosaic of our country. If I may make only two more observations, I have taxed your patience for long. What Dr. Jayaprakash Narayan said, you need not be feeling let down. You should not ever despair about the future of the country. With self-confidence and with belief in yourself and with the opportunities that are available in our country, you should go ahead and nobody can stop your progress. The other very pertinent comment that has been made by Mrs. Jichka, that we want good people in politics. Who will run this country in a parliamentary democracy? And I can't think of a better alternative to parliamentary democracy now for our country. If that is so, if we have to stop criminalization of politics or entry of undesirable persons in the political system of the country, it is essential that boys and girls with proper objectives, with the dreams and aspirations and urges they have, the contribution they can make for the development of the country as a whole, they should take much larger interest in the public life of this country, and why not join parliament where you can always outshine others. I once again congratulate the awardees for their achievements. I am sure they will serve as role models and promote excellence in different walks of our national life. I also extend my best wishes to the Maharashtra Academy of Engineering and Education Research and MIT School of Management for their far-sighted and significant interventions to nurture our valued human resource capital. And why should not this MIT outshine the other MIT in this world? Thank you very much.
लोकसभा अध्यक्ष श्री सोमनाथ चटर्जी के सम्मान में हम सब लोग अपने अपने स्थानों पर खड़े होकर जोरदार तालियां बजाकर उनका अभिनंदन और अभिवादन करेंगे। मैं एक सूचना जरूर दे दूं कि पसायदान और उसके बाद राष्ट्रगीत होगा, उससे पहले कोई भी इस पेंडॉल से बाहर ना जाएं। पसायदान और राष्ट्रगीत के बाद ही कृपया ये पेंडॉल छोड़ें, ये आपसे निवेदन है। धन्यवाद।
Honorable ladies and gentlemen, I will fail in my duties if I do not tell you that this entire project of Bharat Asmita National Award is the brainchild of Professor Rahul Karad. On behalf of all of us, MIT family, me, Jayashree Fadnavis, would definitely like to thank him for conceiving such a noble idea and implementing it. I invite Professor Rahul Vishwanath Karad to propose the vote of thanks. Asmita, Bharat, Asmita, Bharat, Asmita, Bharat.
जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी. Good evening, gentlemen. Namaskar. Most respectable and honorable speaker of today's function, Shri Somnath Chatterjee. The heroes of today's function, Honorable Minister for Communication and Information Technology, Shri Dayanidhi Maran. Dr. Ram Mohan Rao, Dean, Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. Dr. Jaiprakash Narayan, National Coordinator for Lok Satta. Srimati Rajashri Jiskar, Padma Vibhushan Mohanji Dharia, Padma Shri D.Y. Patil Sir, Padma Shri S.B. Mujumdar Sir, Chairman Bharat Asmita National Awards Shri T.N. Seshan Sir, the members of Award Committee Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, Founder MIT School of Management Dr. Vishwanath Karad Sir, respected dignitaries of the dais, and last but not the least, my dear student friends. It really gives me a great pleasure in the capacity of convener of Bharat Asmita National Awards to stand in front of such a distinguished audience on the August gathering of institution of Bharat Asmita National Awards. On behalf of 31 strong MICE MIT group of institutions, over 25,000 students, I would first like to thank the chief guest of today's function, Honorable Shri Somnath Chatterjee Sahab, Speaker Lok Sabha, for gracing this occasion. इस अवसर पर मैं एक बात कहना चाहूँगा. 150 साल के लंबे संघर्ष के बाद इस देश को आज़ादी मिली. पिछले 57 सालों के बाद ग्लोबल रिकग्निशन मिला. अगले 20 सालों में वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डेवलप्ड नेशन. आने वाले 40-50 सालों में अगेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सुपर पावर स्टेटस. आज यहाँ पे माननीय मिनिस्टर दयानिधि मारन, माननीय राम मोहन राव, माननीय जयप्रकाश नारायण और भारत के महान सपूत स्वर्गीय डॉक्टर श्रीकांत जिचकर जी की पत्नी श्रीमती राजश्री जिचकर, मैं आप सभी का विशेष रूप से आभारी हूँ. इन सभी लोगों ने अपने अपने क्षेत्रों में महारत हासिल किया है, जिससे देश की प्रगति में सभी का योगदान रहा है. और ख़ास तौर पर मैं सभी स्टूडेंट्स को कहना चाहूँगा, सुपर पावर स्टेटस हासिल करने के लिए आप जैसे हज़ारों भारतीय लोगों की ज़रूरत है और वो जिम्मेदारी हम सब पे आती है. मैं सभी अवार्ड विनर्स को विशेष रूप से कहना चाहूँगा, सर हम काम करेंगे. जयप्रकाश जी, अभी आपने जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के सामने जो बात की, हम behalf of all the student community, I would like to say, today we are definitely carrying a great message from you all, and sir, we assure you that we shall continue to work. Padma Vibhushan Mohanji Dharia, Maharashtra के सहकार मंत्री, श्री D.Y. पाटिल सर, पद्मश्री S.B. मुजुमदार सर, इनका भी मैं यहाँ पे विशेष रूप से आभारी हूँ. जनवरी 2004 से इस पुरस्कार के बारे में चिंतन हो रहा था और आदरणीय चेयरमैन श्री T.N. सेशन, भारत अस्मिता राष्ट्रीय अवार्ड और कमेटी के सभी मेंबर्स, मैं विजय भटकर सर का विशेष तौर पे नाम लेना चाहूँगा, डॉक्टर R.A. मशालकर, डॉक्टर एडवोकेट भास्कर अवार्ड, मिस्टर J.F. रिबेरो, इन सभी के सहयोग से आज ये अवार्ड सेरेमनी सफल होने जा रहा है. और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है आने वाले दिनों में भी ऐसे ही उनका सहयोग रहेगा. मैं उन सभी का भी यहाँ पे आभारी हूँ. पूना के सभी मान्यवर, हमारी संस्था के शिक्षक, स्टूडेंट्स, इनका भी मैं यहाँ पे आभारी हूँ. आखिर में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया, प्रिंट मीडिया यांचे सुद्धा मी या ठिकाणी आभार मानतो. आणि लास्टली मला एक डिक्लेरेशन, आय वुड लाईक टू मेक वन डिक्लेरेशन अबाउट द भारत अस्मिता नॅशनल अवॉर्ड्स फॉर द फ्यूचर डेवलपमेंट्स. Bharat Asmita National Award will be open on the auspicious, the nominations will be open on the occasions of Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti, that is 2nd of October, and the names of the award winners will be declared every year on 27th of January. Jai Hind, thank you.
May I request all of you to kindly rise in your chair for Pasaidan and National Anthem.
National Anthem thereafter.
विश्वात्मके देवे येणे वाग्यज्ञे तोषावे तोषोनी मज द्यावे पसाय दान हे जे खळांची व्यंकटी सांडो तया सत्कर्मी रती वाढो भूता परस्परे पडो मैत्र जीवांचे दुरिताचे तिमिर जाओ विश्वस्वधर्म सूर्ये पाहो जो जे वांछील तो तेला हो प्राणी जात वर्षत सकळ मंगळी ईश्वर निष्ठांची मांदियाळी अनवरत भूमंडळी भेट तू भूता चला कल्पतरूंचे आरव चेतना चिंतामणींचे गाव बोलते जे अर्णव पीयूषाचे चंद्रमे जे अलांछन मार्तंड जे तापहीन ते सर्वाही सदा सज्जन सोय रे हो तू किंबहुना सर्वसुखी पूर्ण होनी तिही लोकी भजिजो आदि पुरुखी अखंडित आणि ग्रंथोपजीविये विशेषी लोकीये दृष्टादृष्ट विजये हो आवे जी येथ म्हणे श्री विश्वेश्वराव हा होईल दान पसाव येणे वरे ज्ञान देवो सुखिया झाला
There is a small request. Kindly be seated till the dignitaries on the dais leave the auditorium.